Section 1 of A Marigold Miscellany by Various. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Marigold by George Wither. Read by Newgatenovelist. When with a serious musing I behold the grateful and obsequious Marigold, how duly every morning she displays her open breast when Titan spreads his rays, how she observes him in his daily walk, still bending towards him her small slender stalk, how when he down declines, she droops and mourns, bedewed as 'twere with tears, till he returns, and how she veils her flowers when he is gone, as if she scorned to be looked on by an inferior eye, or did contemn to wait upon a meaner light than him. When this I meditate, methinks the flowers have spirits far more generous than ours, and give us fair examples to despise the servile fawnings and idolatries wherewith we court these earthly things below, which merit not the service we bestow. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. My Marigold by Susan Augusta Woodbridge. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. I seek not things below. The marigold was the flower device of Margaret of Valois, the sister of Francis I, a pure and noble woman, who witnessed boldly for the truth in the midst of a gay and dissolute court. She selected this flower as an emblem, because it always lifts its face upward to the sun, and her motto was, I seek not things below. New York Observer. My marigold, thou common little flower, I love thee most of all the floral train, though rival roses blossom in my bower, and the proud fleur-de-lis its right maintain. Like me, thou art a dweller on the earth, like thee I would look upward into heaven, for all below appears of little worth, when once a glimpse of brighter worlds is given. How false the glory that the worldling sings, like hectic bloom, contagion in the breath, like crowns upon the brows of buried kings, like rouge upon the pallid cheek of death. My marigold, with all thy circling leaves, thou art an infant image of the sun. His warmth and light thy transient life receives, and e'en his hue of glory thou hast won. So I, uplooking to a sun more bright, would have his image stamped upon my breast, my little life illumined with his light, made lovely, of his loveliness possessed. Come then, my marigold, my chosen flower, amid the revels, where I needs must go. Be present with me every passing hour, repeating still, I seek not things below. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. To a Marigold by Franklin H. Mackey. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. Good morning, little Miss Marigold. Why do you wait till May, when we are awaiting to behold you every day? Goodbye, little Miss Marigold. Now when you come again, don't say I've grown so very old, looking for you in vain. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. The Legend of the Marigold by Caroline Blanche Elizabeth Fitzroy. Read by Newgatenovelist. It is said in Brittany that whoso is truly pure in heart, and on a special morning touches barefoot a marigold flower, gains thereby the knowledge of the language of birds. 3 maidens went forth at dawn of day, out to the beechen wood. And who shall know what the wild birds say? Who but the pure and good? Oh, merrily now the sweet bird wings its course over hill and lea. Oh, merrily now the wild bird sings as it lights on the swaying tree. They trod barefoot in the long green grass, cool with the shining dew. The bluebells nodded to see them pass, and the daisies blinked sleepily through. Then each stepped soft on a marigold flower stepped she, and cried, "O flower, do thou unfold the lore I would learn from thee." Oh, merrily now the sweet bird wings its course over hill and lea. Oh, merrily now the wild bird sings as it lights on the swaying tree. Then the youngest of those maidens heard full many a lovely note, for every forest note was a word trilled aloud from the songster's throat. The dove crooned lullabies of peace, the merle told lays of love, but the lark hymned, soaring in the sky, glory to God above. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Marigold by the Garden Wall by Catherine Wheeler. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. Marigold by the garden wall, awake, awake, awake! The rosy billows in the east show day's about to break. Unfold your pretty petals, dear, and ope your dreamy eyes, for the sun now sends a shaft of gold athwart the eastern skies. Marigold by the garden wall, hold high your crowned head, that the sun god may around you his golden halo shed. For now it is high noon, dear, and he rides in state above, whence he looks down on earth and flowers with eyes of yearning love. Marigold by the garden wall, droop low your drowsy head. From saddening colours in the west, the sun now seeks his bed. So close your sweet brown eyes, dear, ere lengthening shadows fall, and the purple robe of twilight covers flowers, earth, and all. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. The Marigold by Arthur William Fisher. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. Stout-hearted flower of deep brown eye, waving so proudly on thy stem, thou blinkest not to view the sky with glance full, bold and steadfast too, thou hardy gem, my marigold. Thy hues are caught from westering sun, as lo he sinks through mote-filled air, orange and gold fusing in one, thy rays enfold, reflecting his colours almost as fair, bright marigold. And thou dost brave the gathering storm, the gusty winds that beat and swirl, the darkening clouds above that form and overhang, the leaves that fall and drift and twirl, with mindful pang, the parting of the birds that go to warmer clime in flock and band, the falling flakes of flurried snow, and chill of night, the advent of the frost-bound land, in resolute might. Still standest thou to cheer the world, with smile incarnate in thy face, defiance at drear darkness hurled, thou sun untold. Scarce other flower can take thy place, my marigold. Then man may look upon thy life, learn patience, strength, and fortitude. When storm and darkening days are rife, calm airs instead. Though adverse fate full oft intrude, lift up his head, glance backward at a brighter day, look forward to a day as bright, till round his features float and play the sunbeam's glow, that drives the boding gloom of night and threatening snow. Now oft the routed shadow turns, it stands defeated ere the bout, where'er the light of manhood burns, so blighting cold and fortune's storms are put to rout, brave marigold. Then trim thy lamps and burn thy oil, let man be led by thy bright face, in thy true guidance may he toil, thy light uphold. E'er may he know thy constant grace, my marigold. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. A Flower Fable by Mary Pettis Thomas. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. Uproar heard in the garden near. Too long the rose's queen. Rotation in office, do you hear? Good rule has ever been. Many an old-time favourite began to urge her claim. To occupy the royal seat has ever been my aim. Of this collection I'm the gem, the haughty aster said, and fragrant pink raised slender stem above the violet bed. The morning glory clambered o'er sweet peas and dahlias tall, and flaunting poppy was quite sure I'll grace the royal hall. Good day, the bright-faced pansy said, of me the bards have sung. Then Marigold raised her shining head, the other blooms among. I'd fear to say who must be queen when all are fair, so fair. But she who hath, thus e'er it's been, doth get a larger share. You who now wear a golden crown, just here the judge grew bold. You are the one to mount the throne, you yellow marigold. Haec fabula docet. Straws do the wind's direction show, 'twas not in days of old. For, from these flowers, all may know, ours is the age of gold. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Marigold by John Cave. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. Art thou a dream that dreameth mid mossy banks and flowers? Do the hours seem like moments, or the moments seem like hours? Do you read the unread pages of the half-closed book you hold? Are you musing of past ages, and the future they unfold, or the present with its promise? Tell me, silent marigold. Slowly flows the little river down towards the open sea, and above to its low murmur woodland birds make melody. May thy ears still catch the sweetness of pure nature's music sweet, when the tides of life's completeness surge about thy trembling feet, and you stand upon the margin where the waves and rivers meet. Marigolds from swamp and meadow look up straight into the skies, where the glint of God's own sunlight shineth forth with loving eyes. Maiden, learn that through life's changes one true story love has told, that behind the mountain ranges blossom Eden's gardens old, where a lover waits to clasp you, timid little Marigold. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Marigolds in November by Harvey Maitland Watts. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. Yellow filched from gorgeous noons, orange of the setting sun, here a splash of warm maroons, seen before the night's begun. Though the air is bleak and cold, you are laughing, Marigold. Frost has touched the summer blooms, blight has marked them for its own, but, dispeller of earth's glooms, you, unconquered, sport alone. Though the air is bleak and cold, you are happy, Marigold. Ah, when gay the morn and eve, sunshine was your only store. Now, although the breezes grieve, cheer they find about the door, where you, beaming in the cold, nestle happy, Marigold. So, perhaps, one's duties done, in the noon of busy life, give their meed as seasons run into chiller days of strife. Burst in cheer as hearts grow cold, as you, happy Marigold. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Marigolds by Robert Graves. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. With a fork drive nature out, she will ever yet return. Hedge the flower bed all about, pull or stab or cut or burn, she will ever yet return. Look, the constant marigold springs again from hidden roots. Baffled gardener, you behold new beginnings and new shoots spring again from hidden roots. Pull or stab or cut or burn, they will ever yet return. Gardener, cursing at the weed, ere you curse it further, say, who but you planted the seed in my fertile heart one day? Ere you curse me further, say, new beginnings and new shoots spring again from hidden roots. Pull or stab or cut or burn, love must ever yet return. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Marigold by Hilda Conquing. Read for LibriVox.org by Newgatenovelist. Marigold, Marigold, where are you going? Have you a plan? Can you not tell me? I should like to know. There are lots of places to wander. There is a brook needing a visitor, a robin needing a friend. You must not be lonely. You belong to nature as I do. You have a frank little way of staring. I am curious about you. The blue sky hangs over you and me. The sun's rays fall on us both. Why not be happy on this wonderful earth? Marigold, answer. I tell you all my thoughts, but you have not said a word. It was then she said softly, "I have many friends, but you are my best." End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. And end of A Marigold Miscellany by Various. Thank you for listening.